Well, here's an interesting bit of news, at least for those of you like myself who are iPhone owners. Um, AT&T is now making it so that you could get online with your iPhone at any one of their access points, any one of their hotspots, Starbucks, McDonald's, airports. Oh, thank God for that. I mean, I was just at an airport the other week, and I opened up my laptop, and I was like, oh, they want me to pay $10 to get online for just, I'm only going to be for an hour. Oh, forget it, dude. It's not worth it. Well, now I could get online for free. Now, granted, this is with an iPhone, and I've got the Edge network, which isn't as fast as what it might be through a Wi-Fi, so long as I'm just surfing around and not logging into any sites or passing information back and forth that may be considered somewhat private. But MacRumors.com, one of my favorite websites, is reporting that these AT&T hotspots are now offering free Wi-Fi access to iPhone users, and it lists the locations here. There's a special iPhone formatted page that asks for your mobile number, so you can't just necessarily try to spoof it. You need to have at least a number that is tied back to an iPhone. There are ways for you to spoof your browser agent, like let's say on the desktop, but again, you still have to have an iPhone. So it's still really good news. That is, I think, just the beginning of really having access be a given rather than the exception. And, with that is just going to be, a lot more adoption, I believe, of devices that are capable of getting online. But I think we've got to tread very lightly into this new territory because, as I said, there's no way I would do anything that is tied back to me over any kind of open network. Even if I'm surfing something, a web page that is fully secure, even then, I want to know that all the information I'm sending there and getting back is fully encrypted. And that's just something that I wish I could share with people who aren't fully aware of what's going on when they're on a free access point. One of the things that always, raises a red flag when I open up my laptop and I'm scanning for local access points, some access points will come up free wireless internet. It's like, oh, that's probably not free wireless internet. That's probably a honeypot of sorts where someone's trying to attract you to connect to them, and then they look on your hard drive and grab files from there. They're not hacking anything necessarily. They're just exploiting open holes, and you're kind of walking right into that wall. So it's possibly better that AT&T is doing this because then you know that you can get on at least with your iPhone if you have an iPhone. Or I'm not going to let's see here. I'm not going to say this is the most ethical thing you could do, but you could spoof your browser agent. At least Safari, it's easily done on the Mac, but you could spoof your browser agent to make it believe that you're using the iPhone Safari browser on your desktop. But again, you got to have the iPhone number. So I'm very grateful to hear this bit of news, and I'm certainly going to be taking advantage of it when I need to, whether it be on the desktop at a location where I need a full desktop internet access with a secure connection, etc., or whether it be something where the Edge network on this particular iPhone isn't working very well. So yeah, I really appreciate this, and I'm also appreciative of Mac Rumors for delivering more information. I think this is just the beginning of a lot more of these free services that aim to make it easier for people to get along with technology outside of their regular area. Does that make sense? I mean, obviously, you can get online at home, but when you're out and about, how do you get online? Any old way. My email address is chris@perillo.com. Just curious to know what you think about this. Is this enough, this bit of news, enough to tip you over the edge to get an iPhone, or do you still not care? Or is it just another reason to like the iPhone? I think this is just starting to get exciting. That's for sure. You're also welcome to swing by the chat room pretty much any time, day or night, whether you're on your home connection or you're borrowing someone else's connection. Like legitimately, they open the access point for you to get to. If you've got any other tips to pass along to anybody else who may be listening, how to keep yourself safe when you're on one of these access points that isn't completely secure, you know where to go, you know who to talk to, and if you haven't figured it out by now, the link is right here in the video. You can't really click it. You have to go there, go to your web browser and type in, that's right, live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.